Hey guys, welcome to another makeup tutorial. I'm not sure what I'm doing today, so this is just kind of going to be a wing it situation, as a lot of my tutorials are. I kind of have some colors in mind, but I don't know, I guess we'll just see where this takes us today. So, first thing I'm going to do is moisturize my skin. I have not moisturized yet. This is the Sephora Instant Moisturizer, and she gave me this in a sample bag yesterday because I don't even want to talk about what happened yesterday. But if you guys want to, basically, I was supposed to get Champagne Glow palette from my Sephora, and the girl told me she had it, told me she put it on hold and all this good stuff, and then when I got there, it wasn't there. So, but I ended up getting it. Sorry, it smells really good. I like that moisturizer. It smells really nice. But yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I already started off with like a clean face. I used my astringent and stuff, and so then I just put the moisturizer on because I needed something to moisturize my dry ass face. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more on too, because my forehead feels a little bit dry today. But yeah, so I don't know, but I ended up getting the Champagne Glow palette from another location. If you didn't see my haul video where I talked about it, I probably won't link it down below, but it'll be the previous video to this one. So anyway, all right, so while that soaks in, I'm going to prime my eyes with the Stila Prime Pot in the shade Taffy. You guys see me use this like all the time. I started using this just because my Urban Decay one was getting like really old and it was like getting watery and stuff, and I don't know, I just feel like it wasn't doing as good as a job as it was when I first purchased it, so yeah. But we'll see how this makeup tutorial goes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. I just kind of feel like purpley eyes, I guess, but I've been really into purples lately. So I've been trying to figure out something like to do for you guys. It's not the same, but like, you know, something that I want to wear, if that makes sense. I'm not really feeling any warm tones today. I'm feeling kind of cool tones, so I think that's what we're going to do. So now I'm going to prime my skin with the Ulta Matte Primer. This is the oil-free one. And I used this yesterday, and I didn't really like it, but I think the reason why I didn't like it so much was because I used the Prime and Set Spray from Victoria's Secret. And I honestly think that kind of like messed with my face because it didn't give me, like, it just made my foundation go on kind of patchy. It was really weird. And I think I might have put it on too soon because my skin was still wet. I don't know. So I'm just going to stay away from that one today. And, well, maybe I could. Actually, I think I am going to use it, but I'm not going to use as much. I used a lot yesterday. I didn't mean to. And I sprayed it kind of close to my face, so I'm going to spray this further away. What the flip? I was only getting out on like one side of my face. I was getting pissed because the nozzle was like only facing one side. I really love the way this feels on my face. It just feels really nice and refreshing, so that's why I like to do it. So I'm just going to kind of keep that on and let it soak in. Hopefully my foundation doesn't go on patchy like it did yesterday. And maybe what I'll do, I'll just take my blender that I have right here, and I think I'm just going to kind of like press that into my skin so it kind of soaks in quicker and soaks in evenly, because I don't think it soaked in evenly yesterday. So, all right, so I'm gonna let that soak in even more, and I'm gonna focus on the eyes. Okay, so the first thing that I am going to do is see what color I want to use for my lid. But I'm going to do my transition first. I'm going to do the Carly Bybel palette. I'm going to use the same shades that I used yesterday. These two right here, these like plum shades, to do my my crease. I really like the way it turned out yesterday, so figure why not. So I'm going to use a lighter shade first. probably like leftover product on my brush, so it's coming off quick. Like super pigmented too, so I really like these shadows. Now I'm going to go in with a deeper plum shade and just kind of deepen up that crease. These do have a lot of fallout. I notice like when you kind of put your brush in the pan, but like I don't really see too much fallout on the face, which I really love. So like when you dip into it, you're going to think, oh my god, it's going to fall out all over my face. Not really, at least in my experience so far, so that's pretty cool. I really love this look here. Maybe I could do, ooh, I just thought of something really cool. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do now. This is kind of like my ideas start getting going when I start filming and I start like playing with stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to use that palette. I have so many palettes right here in front of me that I'm thinking of using, but not sure. So I think I'm going to do like a halo effect. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but it's basically where there's going to be like two dark parts and then the center is going to be very like highlighted. I think I'm going to do that today. What shade do I want to use for the outer? Okay, I think I'm going to do like purple on each corner. So I will probably use a flat brush. Flat eyeshadow brush, where are you? Pain in the butt to get my hands on this stuff. But this just had white eyeshadow on it before, so it's fine. But this is what it looks like, just the Eco Tools brush. And I'm just going to use this shade in my Too Faced Return of Sexy palette. I'm just going to use this shade right here. It's like a deeper purple shade. That one, I think is called Hopeless Romantic. So I'm going to use that shade, pack it onto the inner corner of my eye and the outer corner of my eye. Oh no, this has a lot of fallout. And I'm just going to use this on the inner corner, outer corner, and keep the center free of any shadows, because that's where we're going to place the other shade. And I'm going to keep my blending brush handy because it's going to help kind of blend everything. You can kind of like whatever shadow gets in your crease, just kind of blend it out, because in my experience, it does get in the crease, clearly. Yeah, it looks like a mess right now, so you guys are going to be like, that looks stupid. No, it'll look better, I promise. So I actually think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take one of these. You can use your finger, but I'm going to use one of these little applicators. And either way, it works good, but this kind of is going to pick up the pigment a lot more so than the brush would and just pack it on a lot deeper. It's almost like a dense packing brush, but it's a applicator, because I really want this to be very strong and packed on to its fullest pigmentation. Like I said, you guys can take this into the crease if you want. I don't mind, because I'm just going to leave this in the part, probably like the inner part of the crease, not take it up too far, but just that way everything's blended together. As you can see, it's kind of giving like a dramatic, smoky look. as usual. I'm always doing a dramatic smoky eye. Not even on purpose, though. And you can keep layering to the point where you feel like it's good enough. I'm probably going to stop right there and then just blend out. Okay, so now I'm going to take my makeup removing wipe because I have a ton of fallout all under my eyes, and I'm just going to wipe that away. Looking like a crazy person in here. Okay. And I'm going to, again, take my blending fluffy brush, and I'm going to use the lighter shade in the Carli Bybel palette, that lighter plum shade, and I'm just going to add that back into the crease, kind of like making sure that the crease stays purpley plum shade without being disappeared by the darkest shade, if you get what I'm saying, that we used all over the lid. That way it looks better. Okay. So now I'm going to take this shade here. This is from my Bare Minerals palette. This is in the shade the Dream Sequence. This is the palette. That's what it's called, is the Dream Sequence. It's a Bare Minerals Ready Eyeshadow Quad, I'm guessing. I don't know. It's got 4 in there. I'm trying to bust it open, but not like that. But this is the shade Rump, and that's what it looks like. It's really gorgeous, like metallic. It's like a very unique shade. I love the shade. It's like a silvery, I don't know, like, I mean, just look at that. It's beautiful. It actually kind of matches my nails. But I'm just going to place this right in the center with my finger. You can use one of those little applicators if you prefer to. It doesn't really matter. Either way, they do the same exact thing by packing on the color more vibrantly and kind of like more concentrated, I guess you could say. And I'm just going to pack this on with my ring finger so that you're going to have some light poking through the center of your eyes. So pretty. I love this color. And then I'm actually going to take another shade from my Too Faced Return to Sexy palette. I'm going to use this shade right here. This one. This one is in the shade Icon, and it's a gorgeous, like, lavender color with, like, golds in it. It's just so pretty. I'm going to pack that right on top because I think these two colors together are so beautiful. And this kind of tones down the gray in the other shade, or whatever silvery part, and makes it more purple. So we're just adding like layers to the eyes. Okay. And the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to take that, the applicator that you used with that darker plum shade from the same palette, and you're just going to kind of blend, like you see how harsh that is, you see lines and stuff. What I just did there was, with no excess product, I just took the remainder of what was left over on here, because there still will be some eyeshadow, and just kind of pack it on to where like you're basically just blending the shades. Now you can do this part with a brush as well, but I just kind of am taking it. It's just right here. I've already got the product on it. I figure, oh, whoops, I'm using the opposite side. It's kind of easier to just kind of put that in there, like so. So I'm just going to, what am I going to do now? I'm just going to add just a little bit more of that pop of color. This is one of those things where you just kind of layer. Like I told you guys in my last makeup tutorial, I'm just a very like step-by-step kind of like layering eyeshadow person. You really get your blending done very well that way, and it's just easier to do. Makes everything look really blended and nice, and I don't know. It just makes everything look good. So now it looks blended in and it doesn't look like scary. You know what I mean? It's not like too stark or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to take I'm just going to put my finger like in my makeup removing wipe, and I'm just going to kind of I went a little bit too far up on my transition shade, and I'm just going to take that and kind of move that product away. And I'm going to take a flat brush. Actually, we'll do this one here. And I'm going to do a fluffy brush with this peachy, like, nude shade right here. Well, you guys can't see. It's the shade at the top. And this is in the shade Pink Diamond from the same palette. Whoa. And I'm just going to use this to highlight my brow bone. Yeah. I think so. I think it looks decent so far. Kind of. Okay, so now I'm going to take my brow product, my Anastasia. I'm just going to fill in my brows real quick. You guys know this is no big deal for me. Doesn't take me a long time like other people. Done. Thank goodness. Okay, now I'm going to get my mascara, and I'm just going to coat my lashes with some mascara. I'm using the Telescopic Shocking Extensions by L'Oreal. And I'm just coating my lashes. I really love the fact that this halo look is really simple. It's something so easy that I think even beginners can do, because it's just layering products, you know? And I've been wanting to do a halo look for a while on my channel. I just always forget. And it kind of popped into my mind today while I was looking at all of my stuff sitting here in the middle of the tutorial. I was kind of like, yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. And when I do it, I usually, like, this was before I started making YouTube videos, so I always got compliments on it because it's a really pretty look. So, yeah, figured I'd film it for you guys. Why not? Let me know if you like it down below. Please leave a comment or like and subscribe so I know that you like this makeup tutorial. And of course, I'm going to have a part 2. That's not a big deal, but I'd love if you guys tuned in for that one as well. I'm like the weirdest person that puts on like mascara the strangest way, but it always makes my lashes look so good, so I don't care. Okay, so while I let that dry, I'm going to put on my concealer. And make sure there's no fallout under my eyes because that'd be scary. So I'm just going to do my NYX Dark Circle Concealer as usual in the shade Medium. And I'm just going to cover up the dark parts of my under eye. Yes. Yes. I kind of feel like I want to add a little bit something extra to the eyes. Do you guys think so? I kind of feel like it's not looking as bright as I want it to, if that makes sense. I don't know what color to use. I have so many palettes sitting right here just because I'm like, I was ready to play today. I mean, I like this look, don't get me wrong, but I just want something a little bit more extra. I think I know what I might do before I continue with my concealer. I think I'm going to use the shade Bourjois. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's French. This one right here. From my Bare Minerals palette. It's really pretty. It's not coming off on camera, and it won't, but it's really pretty, like purple, like super bright. God, it's not coming off at all, but it's like almost like a pink purple shade. You guys probably can't even see like the difference, but it does make a big difference. It just adds an extra like pop of color. I just wanted something a little bit brighter. It probably looks great to you guys, but I'm serious. In person, it is like a super bright purpley pink, so it's pretty. All right, so now I'm going to continue with my concealer, and I'm just going to conceal my eyes and do my lower lashes, or not lashes, coat my lashes with mascara, but I think I'm just going to actually work on the lower lash line after I clean this eye look up with some mascara. I mean, some concealer. I can't talk today. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. Okay. So, if you want to see part 2 of this look, please stay tuned. It will be up shortly after this one. I just need to work on my lower lash line. In part 2, I will be doing that and doing my face and then touching up my eyes a little bit. So, I will see you guys soon. I love you. Bye.